Gang gang, I am back. Let me grab, because I ain't grabbed none of the shit I was supposed to grab. Um, I'm trying to decide if I want another Oracle deck or not. I feel like these are not the only two decks that I grabbed. But oh well, I mean, I guess we just gonna use it for today. Um, so welcome back. I know I've been not staying on top of things this week. Um, I have tooth problems. So last week, before we get started, last Thursday, I had a family emergency last week, so I didn't get to do any YouTube content for real last week. Um, this week came, right? Last Thursday, I'm enjoying my dinner, you know what I'm saying? Made some nice money after I got done hanging out with my family, because, again, family emergency, so I had to go to my dad's side of the family to go see what was going on with them. It's a lot going on, with health and stuff. Child came back last week, last Thursday, chipped the tooth all the way in the back on the top left, like all the way, like the very last tooth. Luckily, it's not excruciating like 10 out of 10, but it's a cool 6, 7. So I haven't really been trying to be super talkative this week. I do have my dentist appointment and everything set up. Luckily, hopefully, everything will be smooth sailing for me up until the 27th. I have my dental surgeries on the 27th because I have a couple of procedures I need to get actually. Luckily, they're all in the back, so my pearly whites can still be cute in front. But you know what I'm saying? It's really this side mainly, like the left side. The right side don't give me no issues, but I do have a tooth on the left side that I just never got to. So say a prayer for me, okay? Manifest that everything's going smooth sailing. I set intentions already that everything goes smooth sailing. My appointment to get all of my surgeries and stuff is on the 27th. So listen, I'm trying to give y'all some content before the 27th. Because when the 27th come, bitch, y'all not gonna hear a peep from me until like the second week of August. Okay? I'm not saying shit to nobody because I'm getting 3 teeth worked on. And I don't know if my dentist want them to get the one over here. But when I get there on the 27th, I'm going to definitely ask them, can we go ahead and do this one too? Like, let's just go ahead and wrap up and get all 4 of them. So that way I can just go ahead and be out y'all hair. I can pay y'all money and I can go. Okay? So I can pay y'all money and I can go. Other than that, thank you again so much for booking with me. If you're new here, my name is B. I am jumping in with what you need to know Wednesday. I had my dentist appointment yesterday, so I wasn't really exactly able to get to it yesterday. And then some weird shit happened. Like, y'all, I got home yesterday. It was a full moon yesterday, right? I get home from my dentist appointment, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to take some pain medicine because I'm still hurting. I'm going to take some pain medicine. I'm going to eat. I'm going to relax for a little bit. And then I'm going to get some free card pulls. Child, tell me why the fuse in my room went out. Only the fuse in my room. Only the one in my room. And it's crazy because usually it would be like just go to another room, but I work in my room. Like my room is my comfort space. So no, I don't feel like going nowhere. Like, you know what I mean? So maybe Spirit just didn't want me working last night because right as I was about to get on Twitter to get started, everything like, and it's only my room. Only my room. Like, my uncle tried to do some shit for like 4 hours and it just did not work. It just was not. It wasn't given. So I'm gonna try to work with y'all. Be patient with me as I'm trying to be patient with the situation. Okay, I can only talk so much. I can only do so much. Okay, but the full moon was in Capricorn, so I feel like that was a little bit. And me and my uncle both are Capricorn 12th house because we're Aquarius first house. So I feel like that was an issue for both of us. Where it's like this is just something out of your control. It's best for you to just learn how to work with it instead of trying to control the situation to make some shit work. Anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and jump in what you need to know Wednesday since I was not able to get to y'all yesterday. I did take some pain medicine, but my mouth is still throbbing a little bit. It kind of does that if I talk too much, cause it was rubbing against my jaws and I got chipmunk cheeks. Okay, so my tooth be rubbing against my jaws, and like it'll start kind of getting irritated. Whatever. I'm getting pain medicine and antibiotics from my pharmacy today. Like I gotta go take them my insurance card and get my stuff, and I have to take all of them before my procedure on the 27th. Anyway, y'all get what the fuck I'm trying to say. So let's go ahead. I did get my hair braided. Okay, shout out to my braider, cause baby, them fingers was moving, bitch. All right, y'all know me very well. You know I fucking hate to get my hair braided, bitch. I do not have 5 hours to sit idly, but I did really good. I got through a cool 4 hours and 30 minutes. After that, I felt myself starting to get a little irritated, cause like, all right, girl. I Miss Thing, come on now. You know what I mean? Let's wrap this shit the fuck on up. Okay, Big Mama ready to go home. Big Mama ready to go home. I'm ready to get up out of here. Come on with that. So I did pull a song, of course, you know I did. So it's gonna be the song of the week. I do have my coffee. It is 11:50 a.m. in the morning. The song that we first got was T-Shirt by Migos. But I didn't really get it. I didn't really get the message that Spirit was trying to give me. So I asked for another song. And we got Blame It On Baby. I think that's really funny because if you've been keeping up with anything, unless you live under a fucking rock, then you know that the baby actually just got exposed again for being a terrible fucking person. Which we shouldn't be surprised by. But still, it's just surprising that you know, men can do women like that. This was pertaining to his female artist, who's also not on his label anymore. But the song was Blame It On Baby, and I do like that song, even though I don't really like him as a person, apparently, giving everything that we're obviously kind of coming into terms with, right? But I do like that song. That was the song, if you guys remember, when he really started getting some hardship. Before the Megan thing, he really started to get some hardship and some flack because everybody was like, damn, nigga, you make the same song over and over and over again, like, give us something else. So he came out with Blame It On Baby to switch up the flow and kind of had a beat switch in it so he could switch up the flow, to try to prove to people that he could switch his flow up and switch up his cadence and his style. Okay. So the songs and the cards that I wrote down, if you need to pause this, make sure you pause it and go listen to it. Blame It On Baby. It has the blue cover. Looks like this. Okay. Has the blue cover on it, and it looks like this. Alright. Hold on, give me a moment. Okay. I had somebody at the door, so I had to go check that out, see what was going on. Anyway, so yeah, make sure you check that out. It has the blue cover on it. I don't know if this is a single or an actual album, but yeah, so it's called Blame It On Baby. And the point of this song, it literally, well, the lyrics, the point of the song, I feel like, is like I said, him proving that he can change up the style, change up the cadence, right? Blame It On Baby, I will say the opening, like the title of the song, very much gave me I'm okay with being the bad guy, right? If you kind of follow his discography or follow what he been having going on, you'll also know that, like, you know, he kind of has like that villain energy, and I kind of can understand that to a fraction. I don't agree or understand his behaviors or his patterns, his behavioral patterns anyway, but I understand being the bad guy, and it's like, listen, y'all gonna always blame me for something, you know what I'm saying? So let's just get the shit over with. Go ahead and blame it on me, right? And I did pick that up, where it's like this week, some people might be blaming you. For some of you, it's something specific. Yeah, I'm rehearing that tagline. Now, if you've heard this song before, then you know that there's a tagline in that song that goes, wait a minute, who are you, right? And I feel like there might be some people around you, person watching, where it's like you might have encounter some people you don't even know, and they're blaming you for shit. Almost like if you just started at a job, right? And it's just like something happened, and somebody at that job might try to blame you because you're the new person. And it's like, who even are you? Like, I don't even work your shift. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a closer. You're a midday worker. Who are you? And how are you blaming me for stuff, right? This is giving me kind of like jealousy, where it's like people just want to put the blame on you because they don't have the nuts to take their own accountability for what they're doing. um I'm also picking up a little bit too, where it's like people are blaming you or putting some blame on you, to try to make you seem like a bad guy because you're elevating. Okay, you take that for how it resonates. Um, oof, boy, that black coffee just oof. That black coffee put some hair in your chest like that Jack Daniels do, bitch. God damn. Anyway, um, so the lyrics that I wrote down before we jump in and get started was the first one I see, that's calling out to me is the one I wrote at the very bottom, and it says, "I know I'm on top, I'm a target." Okay. He said, "BDB, we gonna cut up regardless." BDB is Billion Dollar Baby, which is like his entertainment. BDB, we gonna cut up regardless. I know I'm on top, I'm a target, right? Um, so again, I do feel like y'all are doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are turning up. Y'all are ready to take things to the next level. All right. Taking things to the next level, really jumping in your bag. Okay. It says, "I do my own thing. Ain't worried about how he feel, nigga." Everybody blame you. You balling like you Babe Ruth, baby. You know what I mean? So that's why I said for a lot of you, you're definitely elevating. Excuse me. Am I done? Are we done? Okay. Oatmeal. I don't know. I guess my body was just like, we've digested. Anyway, so I do feel like a lot of y'all are getting in your bag. You're getting super focused. You're getting super um aligned, and I'm also hearing you're elevating in what it is that you're doing, right? You're doing your own thing. You're not worried about nobody, right? I feel like these are a lot of people who also, again, like I said, can't take accountability. So make sure you watch out for that this week, okay? If you resonate with this and you resonate with my collective, make sure you watch out for people who can't take their own accountability, okay? People who can't take their accountability, the easiest way to not take accountability is to blame you, right? Blame it on baby. Okay, all of this feels like, regardless on what spectrum you fall on, there might be some people around you that can't take accountability, and it's so much easier blaming you for something instead of taking their own accountability. Okay, I'm gonna give y'all a little short story time on what I mean in a minute. I'm gonna give you an example using myself as an example in a minute. It says, "I don't know who he fucking with. Do this shit with my feet up." You know what I'm saying? I don't know who you fucking with. I do this shit with my feet up, right? So you do it real effortlessly. You might be kind of definitely getting back in your bag this week right now. And it could be feeling like you're doing it real effortlessly. Or if you don't feel like you're doing it effortlessly, right? The people around you that can't take their own accountability might be looking at you and saying, "Damn, this motherfucker is doing it effortlessly. This motherfucker elevating, getting money. He got his feet up. You know what I'm saying? He don't gotta do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody blame you. You balling like you Babe Ruth, baby. I don't know who they fucking with. I do this shit with my feet up, right? So you balling, you counting money with your feet up, and this is people who feel like they can fuck with you. They can't fuck with you because you actually doing your damn thing, right? Because you out here cutting up, and you gonna cut up regardless. You know you a target because you on top. You know what I'm saying? So you know people looking at you. You're realizing that people are looking at you. You're realizing that people got eyes on you, right? But then these are people who blame you for where you are, right? And I feel like, again, person watching, it could not even be that it's effortless, right? You could be watching this and be like, "Girl, effortless who?" You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta bust my ass every day. I gotta get up every day, and I gotta pound the pavement every day, right? It's effortless for who? But I feel like these are some people who feel like it's effortless for you because they're not taking their own accountability. And that could even simply be something as small as, you know what I'm saying, seizing the moment. You know what I mean? Though I said, I'm going to give you an example in a minute, okay? But I do feel like as you're balling and as you're doing your damn thing, you're not worried about how nobody else feel, what nobody else is doing, because you worried about doing you. These are some people who can't do them because they're so worried about doing what you're doing, right? I think I saw that in a tweet too, where it's like, child, y'all so worried about what I'm doing that y'all can't get right because y'all so focused on me getting right. Y'all watching me get right and y'all not getting right for yourselves, and that's why y'all so focused on me getting right. Stop being so focused on me getting right and get yourself right. Oof, my face. And I feel like this is definitely what this feels like. But it's like they blame you because you doing your own thing because you're not worried about it. because you know that you on your way to the top. But again, that's why I said this feel like people who can't take their accountability. This feel like people who would rather blame you instead of take their own accountability to say, you know what, I'm not doing my own thing because I've been so worried about how another motherfucker feel. And they can't take that accountability though. It just makes them feel better to blame it on you. Like, well, this person's stunting on me. No, bitch, I'm just focused on getting myself together, right? That's why I say yeah, and I keep hearing that tagline. Wait a minute, who are you? So these are definitely some people. If this isn't like a new coworker thing, these could definitely be people where it's like, child, I don't even fuck with y'all. Who are you again? You know what I'm saying? Because these are obviously people that's been watching you for a minute. But it's like, who were you again? I forgot what you said your name was again. um, so let's go ahead and jump into the example. An example of this feels like what I just went through, right? I ain't gonna call nobody name, but I just had somebody I recently had to cut off in my own personal friend group and circle, right? And it this basically makes me feel like that, where it's like, instead of taking your own accountability and taking your own baggage of this, right? Basically, essentially taking your own accountability for it, you want to blame me, right? So let me kind of put this an example, right? I recently just had to cut off somebody who really don't talk about much, right? And if you know me, you know that I'm not a shallow person. I love depth. I love people who have depth. I love people who are passionate about their depth. I love people who love hard like me. I love people who feel intensely like me. I like that, right? We don't gotta talk about super serious shit all the time, but I also don't want to talk about no frivolous bullshit all the time. I'm not interested in constantly talking about what the latest show you watched is, or what's the latest TikTok that you just laughed until you cried about. I'm not interested in talking about that, especially not all the time, and especially not if we close. That's like co-worker surface levels casual conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like small talk. I'm not a small talk girl, right? But there was a friend that I had who texted me, and this was like a couple of weeks ago. Text me, and they started the conversation off with, well, I feel like as of lately you haven't really been listening to anything that I had to say, and it really sucks, which is valid, right? But this is what I mean by blaming on baby and not taking accountability. They started with that statement. I feel like you don't listen to me, and I feel like when I have things to say, you kind of treat them like they're not important, which is which is a very valid emotion, and it's very valid that this person feels that way. However, like Franklin from My Wife and Kids, bitch. However, okay, in the same breath that they said that, they also followed it up with, but I know I don't be talking about shit, and I don't ever have anything important to talk about. You see what I mean? Like, that's what this energy kind of feels like with this song already, right? And we already 18 minutes in, so I'm gonna wrap up real quick, but that's already the energy that the song is giving me. You know what I'm saying? You person watching might already know that, right? To where it's just like, you know what, if I gotta get blamed for this, then it is what it is, right? And that's very much the energy that I was in as well. Where it's like, on one hand, I fully understand that you feel like that, and I could apologize that you feel like that. I could apologize for my behalf. However, I didn't, because this feels like you just want to blame me because you don't want to take your accountability. If you can sit here and acknowledge to yourself and say, well, you know what, even though I feel like my dog, my friend, my sister, my cousin, my family, co-worker, or whatever doesn't listen to me, I fully can take my accountability on, it's my fault, because I understand I really don't give you much to listen to. You know what I mean? This is the motherfucker who mad at you because of whatever the fuck, and they just want to put it off on you, like, yeah, cause you just don't listen to me. You know what I'm saying? You don't help me when I need your help. But bitch, if every time I ask you when you need help and you say you don't need help, never mind, you got it, what do you mean I don't help you? take the acknowledgement and take the accountability on every time you ask me for help, I tell you no. But the reality of it is, I really do be needing your help. The reality of this is, I don't really talk about shit for real, and I understand that. And I understand that I need to work on that. But as I work on this, I would like to feel like you actually care about what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a way to how to do it. That text that I got from that person was really just them trying to put the blame on me, guilt trip me into wanting to be their friend still. You know what I mean? Oh, because I feel like this and oh this and oh that. But then you can take full self-awareness on your flaws and your part of this, come up with no solution on how to do it. You just want to guilt me into feeling like, right? So make sure y'all watch out for that. There's some people around this week, okay, that might definitely be having some issues taking accountability, and it's definitely giving blame it on baby. Okay, if you had to separate from some friends or from some coworkers or whatever, and it's like, well, I just been doing my own thing, I just been focusing on me because I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, get my life together. This is somebody who will blame you instead of taking that on accountability. Person watching just been trying to go get their own life together. My accountability of that is, I need to find me something to do, get me a hobby, or either try to go get my life together. But instead of doing that and really taking their full accountability on, I'm not getting my life together like person watching it is. This is more so they'll blame you because you've been distancing yourself from the friend group, and we feel like you don't fuck with us. What you mean? You feel like I don't fuck with y'all? I've been getting my life together. I tell y'all all the time that I'm trying to go get my life together. And now that I'm trying to get my life together, you trying to sit here and act like I'm acting funny? I'm acting funny because I can't hang out with you niggas all the time now because I'm trying to focus? But when you on top, you a target. When you on top, you're a target. When you balling like Babe Ruth, everybody blame you. Ain't that what he said? So let's go ahead and let's get an oracle card real quick, and then we're going to jump in with some tarot. So give me a oracle card for what can we expect. What do we need to know for this Wednesday, which was yesterday, July the 13th? And these messages can be for the previous week coming up into Wednesday, or it could be this Wednesday going off into the weekend. Okay, so this could be yesterday, today, tomorrow, and the rest of the days. Bottom of the deck, we have Moonlight. Broke Boy by City Girls is currently playing. Okay, Metamorphosis is the card that you got. So this week you're going through deep-rooted changes. Okay, probably definitely some uncomfortable changes. Let's peek into the book. Y'all know it's been a minute since I read out these, so let's see. If you a broke boy, stay the fuck out my way. Okay, I know that's right. I know that's the fuck right. Y'all better come on, City Girls. Okay, Metamorphosis with 25, which is a 7 at the top. Okay, so Metamorphosis says, you are in the process of deep and beautiful change. Butterflies earn their wings through great efforts. Okay, the process of change is often painful, and it is never without losses and sacrifices. If you are to transform from one form to another, a part of you needs to die. Letting go isn't easy, especially when you're used to thinking a certain way about your life and how you live it. Okay, period. Just as a snake sheds dead skin or a caterpillar dies so that the butterfly can be born, you're required to release your old ideas and embrace the necessary change so you can live your best life. Perhaps you're being asked to let go of low self-worth, a dream that no longer serves you, a relationship that's draining you, or unhealthy habits. Despite your fear, you must accept that this is a transformational time for you. There will be some loss involved, but you'll love what you become. Yeah, Sacred Morning Glory is my meditation song that just came on right now. So definitely that. I do feel like y'all are going through a deep change. Moonlight at the bottom of the card says, follow your intuition. Okay, so again, maybe there's a relationship that's draining you. Maybe you don't know if this is a relationship you need to be dealing with or not, because it's like, well, damn, I feel drained hanging out with them, but I don't know if I should cut them off. Yes, Yes, if this is about how you feel, right? Maybe you're the one watching this and you so worried about everybody else doing their own goddamn thing. Maybe you one of them, right? And it's like you need to focus on your own deep rooted transformation. You know what I'm saying? That low self worth isn't gonna help you. If you the one sitting here watching this and you looking at everybody else plate and you like, well damn, they eating steak and lobster and they got filet mignon and all I got on my plate is ramen. Well bitch, enjoy that motherfucking ramen. Make the best out of it. Close your eyes and assume that it's goddamn Thai noodles or some shit, bitch. Like, come on, come on. But there's a low sense of self worth here, right? For some of you, you could be blaming other people, right? For not being where you supposed to be. Oh, it's my mama fault why I'm not supposed to. It's my son fault. It's my baby daddy fault. It's this fault, that fault. No, bitch, it's yours. How long are we gonna keep living in excuses? How long are we gonna keep living in excuses? How long are we gonna keep putting the blame and blaming it on everybody else? Because everybody else balling and you not, right? This is about your own self-worth. Maybe you have some unhealthy attachments to your own goddamn self, right? But a lot of you, in this part of my collective anyway, a lot of you, a lot of us are going through deep rooted changes and we are making those changes, right? We are releasing those relationships. We are releasing those mindsets. We are releasing those friendships, those unhealthy thought patterns and all of that, right? But then as you transition, there's other people who are jealous, right? And that's the thing too. Consider this shit like the caterpillar and the butterfly, right? By the time you break off into the motherfucking butterfly, somebody else is still at the caterpillar, right? And now they looking at you and they mad at you because how come this motherfucker became a butterfly before me? But see again, because you've been out here doing your own thing, you knew that it was time for you to become a butterfly. You didn't fight it. You didn't make excuses. You went ahead and did and assumed the position the way that you needed to motherfucking assume it for you to actually do what needed to be done, right? It was uncomfortable. Yeah, you had to make a lot of changes. Yeah, you had to endure a lot of losses, right? But just like the end of the motherfucking book said, you'll endure a lot of losses, but you'll love what comes of that. You'll love who you become. You'll love what's replaced. You might hate having to lose being the caterpillar. Maybe you grew comfortable being a caterpillar. But you can't be a caterpillar forever. Bitch, you gotta be a butterfly. You gotta turn back into the butterfly. Right? But then you didn't make excuses for that. You did your own thing. You weren't worried about how everybody else was gonna feel. What my other caterpillar friends are gonna feel about me becoming a motherfucking butterfly. You knew it was time for you to become a motherfucking butterfly. These are a bunch of caterpillars that's gonna be mad at you because bitch, how come bitch? Because you became a butterfly, bitch, and you was supposed to be a caterpillar. No, bitch, we supposed to be butterflies. But see, that's the gag. Y'all so worried about still being a caterpillar. I'm not ready for that no more. I'm not trying to be that no more. I'm ready to be a motherfucking butterfly. I'm ready to fly. Oof, y'all got some baby, yeah. Energy vampire, energy healing just came. So again, some of you might, if you watching this, you might be a draining motherfucker. Okay, so for some of you watching this, you are the energy vampire. For some of you, because I always know it's got to be some low vibrational people in here somewhere. Some of y'all need some meditation. Some of you need a tarot reading. Some of you need to get into Reiki. Y'all need to start doing some healing and doing some energy cleanses, okay? Others of you could maybe be around and affiliated with an energy vampire and you need to get them away from you and cleanse yourself, okay? Let me give you a little key thing on what I've noticed that might help you. A lot of the time, and I'm realizing this, right? So maybe a lot of y'all are in this space now too. When you go through changes, your body kind of can tell, right? Especially when you're spiritually in tune and you in tune with your body, it's like you can pick up on things that really you probably wouldn't have picked up on at first, but you do, right? Like there's somebody that I know now that when we first ever started talking and they would call my phone, I used to love talking to them, right? I used to feel good talking to them. I used to feel good when I got done talking to them. Even if I had a bad day and I had to call them, my energy would just immediately feel better. Baby, they call me now and everything in my body be like, why the fuck are you call? You know what I'm saying? And I don't know when that happened. I don't know when that something in me, in my internal force field, switch to say we don't want to talk to this person anymore, right? But what I do feel like is because even though my mental can't process exactly why, I know spiritually and emotionally something in my force field does not like communicating with this person. Therefore, I no longer answer my phone for real when they call me, right? Now, mentally, I don't really know exactly why. I have a guess, right? But talking to them is draining as fuck. Talking to them is draining as fuck, right? So I don't even answer my phone no more. Okay, so and again, it was something that kind of happened. It wasn't anything that they said or did in particular to say, okay, you know what, I'm not gonna talk to them on the phone anymore. It was random. It was random, child. We was talking on the phone and kikiing and talking and kikiing and kikiing and talking, and then before I knew it, it's like they called me and I'm looking at my phone like, who the fuck? Why? Hello? Cause what the fuck is you calling me for? What you want, right? And there was no conscious reason, but subconsciously I can tell in my energy and how my energy feels when they call my line, where it's like something in me don't like talking to them no more. So make sure you take heed to that, okay? Even if you like, well, I don't know who's an energy vampire and I don't know what that feel like. Pay attention to what your body feel like when you get done talking to people. How do you feel when you get done talking to people? How do you feel when you get done interacting with people? When you go around people, how do you feel? Do you feel drained? Do you feel like after you get done talking to somebody on the phone, it's like, okay, now I need 12 hours of silence and solitude by myself because that phone call took a lot out of me? If that's the case, then whoever you was on the phone with is draining. That's your energy vampire, right? That's your energy vampire. My energy vampire been up under my nuts, ass, and titties all this time, and I'm thinking it's somebody else. But it's the person that I've made closest to me, and this bitch is draining me more than anybody else, right? So make sure you pay attention to that. Even if you don't consciously understand like who it is, check subconsciously, check emotionally. How does your body feel? Some people your body love to talk to. You can't wait to be around them, right? And sometimes that same person, that energy flip, and it's like, ooh, I don't know when, right? Just like I said, I don't know when I stopped caring to talk to you, but I really don't care to talk to you no more. I don't know when that happened, but I just know it happened. Right? And start acting accordingly. Give me some oracle cards for what we need to know this Wednesday, for this upcoming week, for this previous week, for the week coming up. Yeah, some of you are definitely are the ones blaming other people, right? So for some of you, you could be going through a rough time right now. Yeah, give me one more card. Mind your business is the first card out. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. So for a lot of you in this collective, well, I won't say a lot of you, but I do feel like there are some people here um that could definitely be in this energy, right? So what you need to know for Wednesday, if this is you in this blame it on baby energy, where it's like you blaming everybody else because you watching everybody else do their own thing and you not doing your own thing, mind your motherfucking business. Okay? Mind your motherfucking business. Yeah, because a lot of you could be having some anxiety, going through some rough patches, or you're about to go through a rough patch. Your confidence is needed for you right now. You need confidence. That's the issue. But I feel like for some of you, you have an issue with confidence and you're filled with pain and anxiety, and you are accustomed to just chaos, right? And instead of really just getting confident on your own self, you're looking at everybody else shit. Even in mind your business, right? Y'all know I don't really call the card things here, but I mean call the words here, but it says don't compare yourself to others. You are unique. Everyone's journey is different. Shift your focus back to yourself. Divine timing is at play. It's you versus you. Okay? So that's why I said imagine that. You becoming a butterfly and then all the other, you know what I'm saying? If you were sitting around here worried about what your caterpillar friends would think, you would never become a butterfly. But a lot of you said, you know what? Fuck it. I'm ready for this. Let's go. I think it's time for me to start my cocoon because I think it's time for me to become that butterfly. These is all your other caterpillar friends looking at you like, well, why that bitch get to become a butterfly? Then I feel like we get that a lot here. Do I need to insert that Cardi B clip back in like we did about a month ago? Because I feel like that's the thing too. I told y'all, you know what I'm saying, especially if you watching this, then you the one who need to hear that message. Stop being a why that bitch and not me type of bitch. Stop comparing yourself. Stop comparing yourself. That's another reason why you so blamey, right? Because cause that bitch left us. We supposed to all be caterpillars. James Blake. Once we all agree, right? So this is a bitch who like, well, cause we all supposed to be caterpillars, and we all supposed to. No, we all not nothing, bitch. No, we all not nothing, bitch. No, everybody's journey is different. Everybody's shit is different, right? Not only is everybody's journey is different and divine timing is at play, but how the fuck far do you think you gonna get by keeping your eyes on everybody else shit? No wonder you mad that that bitch became a butterfly. No wonder you mad that your homeboy is blossoming into a butterfly, because you still looking at your little caterpillar ass journey. And you like, well, I want to be a butterfly. Why that bitch had to be a butterfly? Cause you just left us. No, bitch, I started doing my own thing. And I wasn't worried about what you caterpillar motherfuckers was gonna be thinking after I blossomed into this butterfly. I just blossomed. Because I followed my intuition. Because my intuitively, I felt like it's time for me to start making my cocoon. It's time for me to start doing my own thing. It's time for me to start making my way up to the top. Others of you keep comparing yourself because you don't have fucking high self-esteem. Y'all need some, whoever that aligns for, you need some solar plexus work. It's not even that people are ahead of you, or um that they're better than you, or any of that shit. It's not that. It's just that you don't have the confidence to do this. If these was two caterpillars, somebody's a lot more confident to go ahead and start their butterfly journey, and somebody else is still scared to start it. And it's like, well, what if I don't like being a butterfly? What if I'm not a pretty butterfly? Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? Yeah, practice, hard work, dedication. This is you, person watching. This is you. Hard work, dedication. You understand that you're unique. You understand that practice make perfect. Who said that? I was watching some pick a power the other day, and they said that too, where it's like, because you understand that divine timing is at play, right? That's another big thing for a lot of you motherfuckers too. Divine timing is at play, right? So I don't give a fuck how much confidence you have, how much practice and hard work you got. At the end of the day, divine timing is still at play. Proceed with caution, right? So what are you rushing for? Slow your ass down. That's another big issue too. You keep looking at everybody else, trying to align yourself with everybody else, and it's like, what the fuck is you rushing for? Slow your motherfucking ass down. Slow your motherfucking ass down. Slow your ass down. Stop comparing yourself. Stop comparing yourself. Stop comparing your journey. Stop comparing your money. Stop comparing your looks to the next motherfucker, and focus on you. Focus on you. And that's why a lot of your shit is moving slow. That's why a lot of your shit is moving slow. Yeah, a lot of y'all take a bunch of frivolous ass risks. Yeah, Back to You by Bobby Caldwell. A lot of y'all need to get back to your own selves. A lot of y'all done got real wrapped up in looking at other people, right? Or either, again, this is how people view you, person watching. That's why I said you a lot of people feel like your shit is effortless. Even if you feel like effortless, what? It take a lot of effort. Ain't that what the metamorphosis called? You're being called to make the changes and put in the effort right now. Right now was your time to do it. But these is other motherfuckers looking at you like, damn, well, that's effortless. You don't even gotta, you know what I'm saying? Person watching don't even gotta do all that. Person watching just, they just get themselves together. It's like, nah. But again, a lot of people, person watching, don't know how much you've had to focus on you. A lot of people, person watching, don't know how many times you done had to remind your own self, bitch, focus. Focus. It don't matter that I got ramen and that they got steak. I'ma eventually be eating some steak too, right? I'ma eat steak. It's just coming slow. It's coming slow. I'ma eat steak, but right now I'ma enjoy this ramen. I'ma close my eyes, bitch, and I'ma imagine it's some Korean ramen, bitch, with some flavor in this motherfucker, and we just gon', you feel me? We just gon' pretend, bitch. Okay, close my eyes, eat this ramen, and we gon' pretend, bitch. We gon' pretend. We gonna fake it till we motherfucking make it. Cause I got confidence that this rough patch is not gonna happen forever. Yeah, I might be in a time of despair, a time of need, but it's not gonna last forever. Person watching, a lot of people don't even know the storm that you've had to endure to get to where you at, but they mad at you cause you made it out of that motherfucker. Do you hear me? Because you didn't worry about how to get through your storm and who was helping you through your storm. You knew you had a storm to get through and you had to get through that bitch. That's it. That's all you knew. That's all you knew. That's all you had to know. And person watching said, all right, shit, it's time for me to focus on myself then. Let me focus. Let me put my motherfucking head down so I can execute. Let me make sure I'm moving smart. Let me slow the fuck down so I can make sure I'm really doing this right. So that way I can really get out of this rough patch. Because I'm not about to stay in this rough patch. I'm not about to stay in this rough patch. This is somebody who go through that rough patch but then start looking at you because person watching got out of their rough patch, and because person watching, because those who are focused on that was confident and focused on themselves. They felt strong, they felt confident, they expressed themselves. Even if they felt lost, they reminded themselves. Even if they felt like they was low confidence, unmotivated, they reminded themselves, hey, this is me versus me. I gotta get out of my own way. I gotta get out of my own way. I gotta get out of my own head. Right? Quick passion, quick movement, quick growth, quick decisions, restlessness, a lot of thoughts and a lot of ideas. So person watching, they don't even know that the storm you had to endure really lit a fire up under your ass to really bust your motherfucking ass. Right? These are people who still just looking at you like, well, person watching is why that bitch and not me type of bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the type of energy. That's the type of energy, cause you won't worry about doing your own thing. It says I don't know who he fucking with. I do this shit with my feet up. Okay? So you real swift. Even if you feel like you move slow, right? Proceed with caution. Proceed with caution with here. So even person watching, if you like, girl, this was not a quick process for me at all, bitch. I had a lot of restless nights. I had a lot of quick impulsive movements. I had a lot of thinking time to really sit with myself, right? Think before deciding. This is the time to make a risk. This might not be in your best interest. Make sure it's in your best interest. Logic and intuition. This is somebody who, even if you, person watching, you like, child, this was not a quick process. To other people who looking at you, it's a quick process. Because you still moving faster than how fast they want to move, right? If both of y'all was in this storm together, you shook out of it. This is somebody who's still trying to figure out how to even begin to weather the storm, let alone how to get out of it. They don't even know how to weather it, let alone get out of it. Person watching, you learn how to weather that motherfucker, and you knew how to get out of it, and you just shook back from that bitch 3 times over. Yeah, as fly as me. Yeah. Because I deserve to be with somebody who's as fly as me. You deserve to be seen with somebody as fly as me. You know what I'm saying? Person watching, I feel like y'all definitely feeling real good. Yeah, Empress is here that tried to slide out. I'm gonna take it, put it back, but yeah, y'all should be feeling very well, right? Your confidence definitely is shooting up. Person watching, for those of you who just went through a storm and you kind of shaking back, you about to get your passion back. You know what I'm saying? You deserve, because I deserve to be with somebody who's as fly as me, somebody that's fly, and you deserve to be seen with somebody that look good like me, bitch. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I feel like this, y'all feeling real good, right? And I feel like that's why other people are blaming you. That's why I said, because it's easier to blame you instead of take their own accountability. It's so much easier. It's easier to blame the next motherfucker to say, you know what, because they must think they somebody. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know my favorite Dolph song is Special. You know what I'm saying? That little nigga must think he's somebody special or something. And do, yeah. And do. I do. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I do. Right? Because it's hard work, because it's practice, because it's dedication, because you devoted yourself, you're improving your skill and you feel good. So now you like, shit, you done broke out the cocoon and now you the butterfly and you looking at your feathers like, because you deserve to be seen with somebody as fly as me, you know? But then it's easy to blame, right? Even if you watching this and you're the blamer, right? Let's be real. Are you blaming them because they really did something to you, or are you blaming whoever you blaming and pointing the finger at them because it's easier to not take your accountability? Which is, I'm not doing enough. I'm not dedicated enough. I'm not practicing enough. I'm not putting enough hard work in, right? Maybe you are putting in enough hard work and you need to start actually feeding your confidence instead of your anxiety. You add more despair, add more chaos when you fuel those anxieties. You add to the pain because because person watching is out here doing their thing. They just trying to show me up. They just trying to make me feel bad. They just trying to, no, they really not. But you making yourself feel bad. You mad at yourself. Because let's be real, this is you versus you. Shift the focus back on yourself. Stop looking at other people. But you so worried about looking at what they got going on and how fast they moving and what's on their plate. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, again, let's take this shit like dinner. If you at the dinner table with your siblings and your big brothers finish their plate before you, then you gonna be looking at yourself like, well, I'm just because they finished before me. They was just trying to make me feel like the slow one. No, you're just slow. You didn't eat fast, and that's okay, right? But don't try to blame it on them like, oh, because it's because they're older than me. No, it's because you really wasn't that hungry. It's because you drunk so much of that damn soda and ate so much snacks that you didn't get to actually enjoy your meal the way your brothers did. Am I speaking to somebody? I hope I'm speaking to somebody. Lick Back by ETSG is on, so I do feel like some of you, or some people, right, whatever spectrum you fall on, somebody definitely could be wanting revenge. Give me something else for what we need to know this Wednesday. Give me something for what we need to know this Wednesday. Yeah, 5 of Cups. 4 of Wands. Queen of Swords. I don't bark, I bite. I got more paper than your big dog. I know that's right. I don't bark, I bite. I got more paper than your big dog. I love ETSG. He is very ugly, but but I like his music a lot. What do we need to know for this Wednesday? This feels romantic. I feel like for some of you, yeah. Okay. I feel like for some of you, what you also might need to know this Wednesday, if this is romantic, because it does feel romantic. I feel like for some of you, somebody could be really worried about needing to pour the cup out or about to pour the cup out. I feel like don't. I feel like there could be someone who might still be a little emotionally childish, or either you feel like they're emotionally childish. For some of you, this might not even be emotionally childish, because this is my miracles happen card. You see the pig flying up here. So this makes me feel like, there could be somebody who's trying to put together something right now. Plot twist, yeah, by Wiz Khalifa and Currency just came on. So I feel like there is about to be a plot twist. I feel like for some of you, you might feel like you need to reject someone or something. You see how she's pouring the cup out. You see how the cup is right here and she's not paying any attention to it. So for some of you, you could be contemplating or analyzing pouring a cup out. You could feel like you don't want to consider something anymore. 7 of Swords is what? Deceit. So the Queen of Swords with the 6 of Swords is here. And I feel like for some of you, feminine energies, air sign, feminine energies, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. Yeah, you could maybe want to. There's some changes coming for y'all. Look at these 2 fives, 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands here. So I do feel like for some of you, if this is romantic, I feel like some of you might feel like somebody's playing with you, or that they're not gonna work with you to really curate a new foundation. And they will. Okay. You could either be a fire sign masculine or an air sign feminine, or you could just kind of be a dominant of that or carry those characteristics. So again, maybe Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, feminine, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, masculine. Or you could just be a feminine energy who's really overthinking and in her head, where she's like so in her head she's out of the emotion. And this feels like a very protective, kind of egotistical, prideful, masculine energy. Yeah, protector and provider, I heard. I feel like the feminine energies here are the ones who feels like the masculines might not be willing to work with them. But masculines, you could maybe be feeling like they not gonna want to work with you because of some past deceit. Because 7 of Swords is also like a past deceit energy. I also heard mask as well. So masculine energy, some of you might feel like they might not want to work with you because you've always kept this mask on, or because you're wanting to keep this mask on. If this is because you want to keep the mask on and you feel like she's not gonna work with you because you want to keep the mask on, I do feel like you're absolutely correct. Nobody's gonna want to work with you. I mean, let's just be honest, like this. And I feel like that's the emotionally immature pile, right? Who the fuck? Let's be real. Nobody wants to be with anybody, man, woman, they, them, no gender identification at all. Like, nobody wants to be with someone who can't be open and honest and transparent. Like, what are we, children? Nobody wants to have a romantic connection and to work with someone who obviously can't take the mask off. Why? Because that's still going to lead to fights. I need you to be able to take the mask off and put your pride to the side, right? Some of you might have done this in the past, and now it's like, they might not want to work with me because I've done this in the past, because I've worn this mask in the past. You don't have forever, okay? I don't know why I keep feeling like I have to tell that to some masculines who watching this. You don't have forever, okay? You don't have forever to find the perfect moment. You don't have forever to curate the perfect moment. Don't miss an opportunity because you trying to sit on your hands and wait on the perfect moment. Because, oh well, God, because if I'm meant to do something, send me a pig flying outside my window and I'll know. You're never gonna get that sign. Pigs don't fly. Yeah, what's that tweet that they reminded me of, where it's like, I don't know who need to hear this, but tomorrow isn't promised. Cuss that bitch out today. That's kind of the energy I'm getting, where it's like, you know what I'm saying? You don't have forever, bro. Like, you don't, right? If this is a feminine energy, you know what I'm saying? Maybe it's you. Maybe you don't have forever and you need to say something. You know what I'm saying? But somebody needs to say something. Motherfuckers don't have forever. I do feel like, for some of you though, like I was picking up at first, some of you might feel like someone's playing with you, right? Some of you might feel like this person isn't going to work with you to get to smoother waters, right? That they just kind of still being emotionally childish, and I don't feel like they are. But I do feel like, where that applies, a lot of them are trying to come up with something good so you guys won't fight, right? So they won't be left out in the cold, and they really do want to bring the harmony back, but they're trying to plot on something, right? Because they don't want to be rejected. So I do feel like they feel like they need to come strong. $56 at the Moonlight card. There's a 25 on top of the Metamorphosis card, so this is giving me 6 and 7. We also just had 2 5s, right? So that's giving me 5, 6, 7. So changes, right, with the 5s, changes being made for unconditional love and healing. But there is some rest assured and some affirmations that need to be had, okay? So maybe if you're masculine watching this and you like, yeah, I know my woman mad at me, I fucked up, but I'm trying to figure out how to do it. So that way I can really come strong with my rep, because I know she's gonna pour this cup out and I don't want her to, and she's gonna reject me, right? She either gonna pour the cup out if I take too long, and she gonna reject me if I don't come right. So I'm trying to get it together to figure out what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, right? Give me this page of cups to confirm what I'm feeling here. Yeah, okay. I do feel like, yeah. So for some masculines, what you need to know, or either the feminines, what you might need to know this week is you're not being rejected. This page of cups, you see their hand here, right? So these are two people who are like putting not the middle finger. It's two people who putting their hearts together, right? With putting their fingers together to make this little bitty heart. And there's someone up here, right, with a cup and a pig flying. You can't see their face though. The cards we have for that is the Two of Swords, and then we have the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, I keep hearing somebody doesn't have much to offer though, and I feel like that could also be the hold up as well. So for some of you this week, you might be feeling like somebody trying to play with you, right? Especially if you're a feminine energy right now, if you're like one of those thinkers like me, because again, you see how she thinking, right? So I feel like this is y'all feminine energies, where it's like, this motherfucker must think I'm bullshitting. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker must think I'm playing or something. He must think I won't pour this cup out for real, and I never talk to that motherfucker again. I feel like they're probably mentally confused, right? a lot of them are still mentally confused on what to offer. I don't know how that. I'm just the messenger. Don't shoot me, okay? A lot of them are definitely still mentally confused on what to offer and if they want to offer you anything, right? Yeah. Others of you, others of you, they know that they want to come strong. So this two of swords with this king that also tried to slide out, is giving me they've made a solid decision for others of them, right? So take that shit how it resonate. Some of your masculines have made a solid decision, but I feel like, yeah, okay. I feel like for a lot of your masculines here, they've made a solid decision to come back in. I feel like they were confused at first, right? I feel like they might have had two people in their ear for some of them, where it's like they kind of had two people in their ear, kind of pulling them both sides, right? Their cousin was telling them to not fuck with you. They sister was telling them to fuck with you, right? And it's like, well, I don't really know, right? I'm torn. I don't really know. I don't really know what I want to do. I got too many people in my ear, right? I feel like for some of them, they've definitely made a final decision on what they want to do. And they think a lot about that decision. I feel like both of you probably think a lot about it. You see how she touching her chin? So I feel like, again, a lot of you be thinking like, I wonder if this motherfucker playing with me. Like, I feel like I know that I've been clear, because Queen of Cups speaks very clear, right? She leaves very little room for gray area. I said what I said. I was very clear and thorough on what I said. There should be no reason why you confuse or misconstrue what the fuck I just said, right? Two of Swords is here. I feel like they're thinking a lot about knowing that they want to fix things for a small bit of you. Now, others of you, like I said, they have other people in your connection, right? Take that shit for how it resonates. For some of them, they have other people in their connection. Or this could be you. If you live with roommates, I'm seeing feminine energies, you might be overthinking because you keep asking your homegirls. Stop asking them bitches opinion. Stop. They're gonna keep you confused. Because one of your friends gonna tell you it might not be that bad, and the other one gonna tell you leave that nigga alone. Figure that shit out for yourself. Others of you, like I said, this isn't so much as you. Sun come down by Chance the Rapper. Yeah, and I did just see the sun card, right? Yeah. Sun come down. Yeah, so I do feel like the sun is about to be coming back up for a lot of y'all in your relationship. Your person has made a decision to actually come back to you, but I feel like, again, like I said a few moments ago, either I'm gonna take too long and she's gonna pour my cup out because she's doesn't have hope and she's doubtful, right? Because she's getting in this space of this person isn't gonna work with me, right? Feminine energies. And I also feel like if they don't come correct, they know that you still gonna reject them. You know what I'm saying? If they don't come correct, this is gonna be you with them still. They already know that. Yeah, they've made a decision to make a leap of faith toward this, but I feel like, well, that applies, and they've made a leap of faith, or they've made a decision to take a leap of faith. Their issue here is that they feel like they don't have shit to offer you. Look at these pages. Look at these pages. You know what I'm saying? Anybody coming up as the King of Wands need to come up in King energy. There should be no pages. There should be no pages. But I feel like this page of Wands, a page of Cups, is because, again, you see that pig flying? I feel like that's the energy that they want, where it's like, this is a miracle. This is something, you know what I'm saying, that you would have never even thought of. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like this is the energy of somebody who really wants to wow you, right? They really do want to kind of make a moment of this, right? King of Wands makes sense because someone is very prideful. So that is definitely giving me the energy of like, I take a lot of pride in doing this, or I want to allow this to be something I can take pride in, to say, yeah, I fucking did that. I conquered it. You know what I'm saying? I got us back in harmony. I got us back working together as a team, to be able to really, you know, have a new beginning here. But I feel like, even though they want to make it like a fantasy moment, like on some pigs flying shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, imagine your man, your woman, your partner, your spouse calling you like, hey, look outside. Right? And it's just pigs flying, and it's like, what the fuck? And it's like, I did that for us. You know what I mean? Like, that's the energy I'm getting right now, where it's like, I did this for us. You know what I'm saying? I wanted you to, you know what I'm saying? Cause I want you to know that miracles happen with me, and that we can make this work. Like, that's kind of the energy that I'm getting. Yeah. But King of Pentacles, yeah, somebody is some money. So I feel like where that involved too is like, I want to come here. You know what I'm saying? This is how I want to come to you. Wise, look at that gray hair. My own business, sitting comfortable, family, dog, you know what I'm saying, pinnacle to offer. This don't have much. They outside, that's it. Baggy clothes, one big ass pinnacle. That's really all they got. I feel like somebody doesn't want to come with that. They want to really have something to offer you. They want to really have something to give you so that they can take pride in it. I feel like they don't want to just come back with nothing in hand and it's like, okay, well, I want to fix things. Like, nah, I feel like they really want to make it a moment. Again, if you watching this and this is you who want to make it a moment, I just feel like, again, tomorrow isn't promised because the motherfucker out the date. You know what I mean? Like, tomorrow is not promised. If you waiting on a perfect moment for something, you might be waiting forever. There's no such thing as the perfect moment, the perfect time, the perfect whatever. You got to go with that shit and you got to take a risk. You know what I'm saying? You got to take a risk. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, great passion, quick movements, quick growth, quick decisions, lots of thoughts and ideas. So I definitely feel like where that applies, some people are definitely having a lot of thoughts and ideas. You know what I'm saying? Romantically, your person, regardless of if you're the one that messed up or not, somebody's having a lot of romantic ideas right now. They're having a lot of ideas about what to do and how to do. Yeah. Look what tried to jump over. Capricorn energy is here very heavy, the devil card. So yes, somebody get in their head a lot, right? And I feel like for some of you, this is confusion on if they still want to even offer anything, right? So they're going to come back with a small offer because they don't really know. Others of you, they want to come back with an opportunity, right? This is how they see you, right? Queen of Pentacles. And this is why somebody is like, listen, I want to come back and I know I want to come back, but I can't come back with no goddamn page. Not to my queen. Not to my queen. I can't come back with no page. How, as the Queen of Pentacles, you gonna send me a page? Are you dumb? Are you stupid? But that's why the Knight of Pentacles takes so long. It's very calculated, right? So somebody is feeling like they don't have much to offer you. Maybe because you are a woman of high stature. It might not even just be financial, right? But maybe you just have so many suitors because you look so damn good, where it's like, listen, you see all these cups, you got already 3 cups stacked over here. It's like, listen, what can I bring to the table that's going to differentiate? So this might not even be financial exactly. This could just be self-worth and value, right? That somebody needs to work on. Because look at these 3 cups, and it's like she stacked them over here and was just like, another cup of love, sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, just sit it over here with the rest of them, right? So somebody knows that you have suitors. Somebody knows that they have to do something that's going to differentiate them from the rest. Look at these cups. This cup look just like the rest of them. Besides the fact that this cup got some shit coming up a little bit higher. You know what I'm saying? This one got rays of red and purple and shit coming out of it. These are regular, right? So I feel like somebody also wants to differentiate their offer. Yeah, I just heard make them an offer they can't refuse. Like on some Godfather shit. 3 of Wands is down at the bottom of the deck. So someone's going to be coming in for you very soon this week, okay, collective. I feel like they might come in real fast too with the fire ignited card, especially because it's King of Wands, fire sign energy. I feel like these go hand in hand. So somebody might come in extremely fast this week. I feel like they are listening to their intuition. I also feel like they're going through some deep rooted changes as well, okay? But they're having some issues with really staying positive. I feel like they don't have anything to offer you. For some of them, it's financial, right? For others of them, it's not exactly financially offering anything, or it's not really financial. I feel like they know that they want to do something, but they're trying to calculate and figure out what they gonna do. How can I bring something of value, right? That's not like the Page of Pentacles. How can I bring a cup of love that's going to be different from the others, because I know that this person has other options and cups already. You know, the first 3 people who tried to get him their cup failed miserably. What can I do that's going to differentiate my cup of love from everybody else? What can I bring to the table that holds some real, some fresh value, right? Page of Pentacles is also fresh value, for me anyway. Because it's that new energy. It's that startup of it, right? It's that initial start of, okay, this is a solid pinnacle, and then we're going to add to it, and we're going to steamroll it as it's going downhill so it can grow bigger, right? So for some of you, it's definitely more so, for some of you, it's definitely financial. Others of you, it's not even so much as like monetary, as much as it is what do I have a value that I can bring to this person, right? That isn't monetary. What value am I bringing to their life, right? That's going to really differentiate my cup from anyone else's. Yeah, cutting the deck at 7 of Cups. So they're weighing up some options right now, all right? So I feel like that's something you need to definitely keep in mind. And for a small bit of you, they're definitely still just confused on if they even want to offer anything. That's for my emotionally immature pal, where it's like they still trying to figure out what they want, if they want it, how they gonna come get it, child. So just try to be patient, okay? For others of you, they definitely know that they want to come back to you. They know that you have so much value. Yeah, I heard high value. So I heard that they know that you're a high value person, you're a high value partner. They do want to come back to you for sure. But for some of them, this is, they really want to like do something nice, you know what I'm saying? Like, so this could be maybe get a home and then come back, and it's like, well, come move in with me. Or they really want to do something like take you out, or take you somewhere so you guys can dance, or you know what I'm saying, just really have a good time, really just get the harmony back on some, you know what I'm saying, miracle shit. Again, pigs flying would indicate a miracle. If a motherfucker say, you know what I'm saying, I'll get him $100 when pigs flying outside, that's when the impossible happens, right? But again, if you believe in miracles, then you already know that miracles happen. The impossible isn't always impossible, right? Sometimes the impossible is possible with God anyway, right? So this is someone who's trying to have that impossible moment where it's like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, because my man came back with this, that, girl. I thought pigs was flying outside, girl. Because he don't even, you know what I'm saying? My woman popped up on me with this, that. I thought hell froze over. You know what I mean? It's kind of one of those things where it's like, I can't believe it, but believe it. I can't believe this is happening, but it's happening. I feel like someone wants to give you that energy from them. Where it's like, I can't believe, you know what I'm saying? Like, child, like I had to look outside because to see if pigs was flying because I just couldn't believe it, right? I feel like they want to give you that vibe. Somebody wants to give you that vibe. But it's either, again, worried about the money because I need the money to be able to really do it the way I want to do it because they want to take pride in it. Wow. Because they want to take pride in it. Or, again, it's like they have the money monetarily, but it's like, well, what am I going to do? You know what I mean? What can I bring this person who already has everything? I can't buy her no shoes. She buy herself whatever she want. I can't buy him no clothes. He buy himself whatever he want. Like, what am I really going to bring that is of value, that's not financial, that is really going to wow this person, so I can prove to them that it's me, I'm the one I need to be with. Right? So that's how I see that. The cards that we have, I think I did call Capricorn. I do see fire sign masculine energies. Doesn't have to be a male. You don't have to be a man. Okay, just masculine energies. So this is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, masculine energies. You don't have to be a man or a woman specifically. This is also giving me air sign feminine energy. You don't have to be a woman. Okay. You don't have to have hips, lips, and fingertips. This is just Aries, Leo. I mean, not Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. All right. And I think I did already call Capricorn, like I said. Make sure you're definitely working on your solar plexus this week, okay? I feel like for a lot of us this week, we need some solar plexus work, okay? Some solar plexus chakra strengthening. Make sure you get you a solar plexus guided meditation, solar plexus affirmations. Get you a citrine crystal. I don't know where my citrine crystal is in my bed, but it's supposed to be around here somewhere. Get you a citrine crystal. Eat you some solar plexus fruits and veggies, like some squash and some bananas, some good citrus from some lemons, okay? And yeah, making sure that you get you some sun. I feel like solar plexus work, chakra work can definitely be done in the sun. The sun being, ruler to Leo energy, and I feel like that'll also help with some confidence as well. All right. But thank you so much again for visiting my channel. Thank you so much again for just tuning in to the video with me. Check down below in the description box. I am a full-time reader. I am open. Still have my crystal bracelets, still selling crystal bracelets. Okay, so I have my rose quartz, my red agate, and this is a custom that I made myself with and it actually has citrine, red agate, and tiger's eye on it. Again, can definitely be purchased on the website. All right. And yeah, until next time. And I'll see y'all later.